Okay, so glad to have you on the program. If you have any questions, you can keep that ready for me. I just want to tell you first about hair, how it grows under the skin, and what we do at Allana. This is so important for you to realize what we do is so profound that very, very few people in the earth can really do what we do. We claim to be number one in the field, and the reason is we give a lifelong guarantee which nobody else gives. Okay, so I want to show you about the skin here. This is a skin chart. You know, this is a skin chart. If you can see it clearly, may hold it a little far away. Yeah. So now this is the hair follicle. And this is the top of the skin, but this is where the root of the hair is. If you can see this, this is the root. And it has got blood vessels attached to it. So what we do at Alana is really cauterize the blood vessels, cut away the blood supply to this hair. And once we do that, nothing will bring the hair back. So this is what we hope to achieve at our clinic. And that's what we do. And to tell you frankly, we've not had even a single failure. We have treated over 34,000 clients and still counting. And we want to bless everyone with a hair-free skin, and that too for lifelong. People have come to us 30 years ago. They come now with their children and their grandchildren, and they are so happy to show me their skin and say, we don't even have a single hair on the area where you have treated us. So that's the kind of report we have. And even if you have PCOS, I had a doctor who's my daughter's classmate, actually. She's a dermatologist also. And she had a severe problem. She had almost a beard on her face. And she said, oh, I have PCOS, and I know I'll never be healed of this hair problem. So she came and met me. My daughter said, come and meet my mom. She'll be able to help you. So she came and met me, and then I took her up as a challenge. I said, I've treated people with hair all over their face and body like a man on a woman's body, and I can give you a guaranteed treatment. So she started the treatment very skeptical. She was not at all sure that she's going to be free from her unwanted hair. But after 2-3 sessions, she started feeling so confident that she sent us many, many clients on reference. So it's so amazing that even the worst kind of scenario, I've had clients come with a full scarf. In those days, 30 years ago, nobody wore a scarf like that. But they used to come with a scarf like that because they couldn't show their face to anyone. Whether they shave, whether they wax, whether they thread, whatever they do, it is seen from under the skin. And they were very conscious of it. There was one case which was so bad. She came from the village, actually. Her father was a village panchayat. And one morning when I reached my office, I saw about 200 people sitting in 2-3 rows in front of my office. And I was so wondering what happened. Then this a representative of this panchayat person came. He's a very big leader in this village. And so he came and said his daughter wanted to commit suicide because she has so much hair on her face and she does not know what to do. So we treated her. She got married. Now she has 2 kids. She comes every Christmas to wish me and to say, thank you so much. My life has changed because of you. So really, we have had life-changing experiences in our clinic for people who've had a serious hair problem. One lady, she could not wear a blouse. She could wear only with a polo collar, even though she was only wearing saris, because she had so much hair, it would even stand out from her chest like a man. She had severe hirsute problem. And even her back was filled with hair. It was so bad. But on her face, it would come out from one pore and enter into another pore, and it would cause her so much of pain because the skin would be bleeding from where the hair is entering into the other pore. And we treated her completely. She's totally free from unwanted hair. And so many testimonials like that. People don't like to talk about hair, that they had hair. So it's more difficult to get a testimonial, but there are thousands upon thousands of clients we've treated with the hirsute problem, with the PCOS problems, and they've been totally free from hair on face as well as on the body. So if you have any questions and doubts, I will explain to you. The beauty of our treatment really is that It does not have any scars, marks, or burns or anything which the other treatments used to have. This treatment is so comfortable. It's less painful than even a mosquito bite. If you're waxing or threading, that is much more painful than our treatment. And then any active hair we remove. I showed you the root of the hair. I showed you that if the blood vessel is attached to the hair follicle like this here, it's an active hair, then that hair which I treat will never come back again. But if it's a dormant hair, a hair which is in the cycling stage where it is dead and it's going to fall off, we see hair fall off from our head every day. So if that's happening, then that same hair will come back. That's why we need to have repeated sessions for you to get all the hair in the active state. Suppose you have 100 hair, we can treat only about 20 hair out of that in the first month. So it goes on reducing. Number of hair will reduce, and the skin will become totally free from hair, depending on many factors. One of them is, what are you doing to your hair? If you are waxing, tweezing, threading, going for lasers, anything other than shaving, it will take you much longer. Bleaching is okay. But if you're interfering with the root of the hair, then our treatment will take you much longer. So that's why when you come to our clinic, we have a question paper for you to answer. We also we find out what you've been doing to your hair. This is so important. What have you been doing to your hair? If right now, if you are waxing, tweezing, threading, whatever, I encourage you to stop right away. You can cut the hair from outside. Take a scissors and cut your hair. Even shaving doesn't harm the hair because you're not going to the root of the hair. What happens when you pull a hair is there's a lot of blood flow to that area. And if it's an active hair, it starts bleeding under the skin. And there is a scar tissue formed at the place where it is bleeding inside, which you can't see, in the dermis of the skin. And then next time the hair comes in thicker. So if you notice, if you had one hair and you kept on tweezing it, soon there will be many more hair in that area that is affected, because even the fine hair around that heavy hair will start becoming thicker. And the more you do it, the more you will see your hair going on increasing in thickness. The number of hair follicles are inherited at birth. That doesn't change. But what changes is the blood flow to the root of the hair by our interference or by hormones which are more in your body. If you have more the testosterone and progesterone, which are the male hormones, all of us have male and female hormones. But if this ratio between the male and the female hormone is more, then surely the blood vessels open up to the skin, at the root of the hair, and the hair follicles become thicker and thicker. What we propose to do at Alana is remove all the hair on the surface of the skin. Once we do that in the active stage every time, that's why you need repeated sittings every 15 days. And when you do that and complete your course, you will not have any hair on to be treated again, even if you have a hormonal problem. Suppose you say my hormone problem is not solved, I still have a problem. Or if you say I got this hair when I had the hormone problem, now my hormones are all right, my periods are regular. Even so, what would happen is the hair will stay, and you are going on waxing, tweezing, threading, more blood flow is flowing in that area. So what happens is your hair problem continues to stay. But at Alana, when you come and join us and when we start working on you, we will see to it that you will never get your hair back. That's the Alana's guarantee. In case you get any hair back after the course is over, we do it free of cost for you. Anytime, even 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. If you come and sit in my office and see morning till evening, not even one client comes back to say, I've got my hair back. That's the kind of results we give. It's truly an amazing treatment that we extend. So if you have any doubts now, you can ask me and see how I can answer you. And if you have anything to clear, please feel free to ask. Yeah, we do electrolysis, but it's not the ordinary kind of electrolysis. The ordinary kind of electrolysis, usually what happens when they work is they release all the charge somewhere here. Nothing will reach the root of the hair. The root is here, but they release all the charge here. It will cause you pain, it will cause you suffering, it will cause you burns, it will cause you a lot of problems, but the hair won't go away. Hair will keep on coming. But our treatment is not like that. We release nothing on the surface of the skin, no charge on the surface of the skin. We have technology by which we reach the root of the hair and only release at the root of the hair the charge, a very small charge, a minuscule charge, that is heat wave is applied here, and that will cut away the blood supply nourishing the hair. So it's a very unique kind of electrolysis. That's why only this kind of electrolysis, our equipment is custom made for us, and the training is so unusual that we are able to go to the root of the hair, release the charge at the root of the hair, and destroy your hair forever. Any active hair we remove will not come back again. Yeah, it's very, very safe. If you come to my clinic, I will show you my skin and the skin of all my other clients who are on the program right now. Many people are coming every day. You can come and see them. You can talk to them. You can interact with them and see for yourself. There's absolutely no harm at all. In fact, it only smoothens out the skin. It becomes smooth and clear. It becomes extremely supple and soft skin you have. And then because the hair follicles are closed up and the blood is flowing into your skin rather than to your hair, and your skin becomes smooth and clear. Any other question? This is not a needle what we use actually. It's called a probe. It's so thin, it's as thin as your hair. So it's so safe. You come and take a treatment and see for yourself. Then you will realize you can just sleep through the treatment. We have people who come and do like their whole body, like 2 people working on their legs, 1 person working on their face, 3 people can work on them at the same time if they're in a hurry to finish, or they can have 2 people work on 2 different underarms, or 2 people work on their hands, and 2 people work on their legs. All this is possible because the pain is so easy to take. Besides, the most painful would be the center of your upper lip right here, because it's the nerve endings are there over there. So we've got a Prelox cream or a cream which is like an anesthesia. So you just apply that, wait for some time, let your skin become numb, then we can work on you also if you are a very, very sensitive person. But a person like me, when I took treatment also, I took about 35 years ago. And my daughters, I worked on them when they were starting from when they were 11 years old. Now they are about 42 years old. They are completely free from hair for so many years. Not only my daughters, but all my clients. I have 3 daughters, and all of them are doctors. And, they are free from unwanted hair. We don't have to thread their eyebrows, do their upper lip or underarms or legs or anything, because everything is free from hair. It's really a one-time investment. It's an investment in yourself, which is so beautiful. You will have no complications after that. Yeah. It's a course, I told you. So for that, we have to take your history. History is whether you have any hormonal problems and what are you doing to your hair. These are very important questions we ask and assess your hair growth. So it all depends. Like if it is a normal person which has no hormonal problems, you have to come in once in 15 days, especially if it is for your upper lip. If you have not done anything to your upper lip, then we call it virgin hairs. So if it is a virgin hair for the upper lip alone, it'll be for 1 year every 15 days. And in 3 months' time, you won't need more than half an hour sittings. The first few sittings will be longer because you have more hair on the surface of the skin. After 6 sittings, that's after 3 months, you will not need more than half an hour for each sitting. Then again, after 3 more months, you'll need only 15 minutes. But we don't have 15-minute appointments. We have only half an hour appointments. So again, in the last 3 months, you will need only 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute sitting, because we want to get you to a stage where you don't even have a single hair on the surface of the skin. This is what we call a complete sitting. But for eyebrows, it's different. For chin, it's different. So depending on what you have done to your hair, it might take another 6 more months for you to come to a stage where it's 0 hair on the surface of the skin. But I'm talking about 100% clean, 100% clean. So that's possible. No side effects, only good effects. only smooth, silky skin, only hair-free skin permanently. No, this is not with all electrolysis. Let me tell you that. There are so many different things available in the market. You can't compare ours with any of them because none of them will give you a guarantee. All of them will maybe damage your hair. So I don't recommend electrolysis per se because there was one doctor who came from Delhi. She was working in the AIMS hospital there, and she was a very senior doctor there in the intensive care unit. She used to come and she used to tell me, I've tried everything in Delhi, but I've not seen one person who can give me results as you do. So she used to come early morning flight. She used to take 6 o'clock flight, come to our office, finish her work, go back in the night. So it's not available everywhere what I'm doing. I'm not boasting about myself. This is the truth. Yeah, we don't do the private parts. We do bikini hair also. Like you wear the skimpiest bikini you have and we'll work around it. Yes. It has become much more comfortable. Now, where did your grandmother take treatment is an important question. If it is with Alana, the treatment has not changed much. It has changed a little bit, but not much. Because we are sure of our results. We don't want to go into the new technologies, which is also haphazard. It does not give you any guarantees. The other day, one client came to me who went to Kaya Skin Clinic. She's on program right now. You can come and meet her if you want. I can fix an appointment with her. She paid 80,000 rupees as advance to Kaya Skin Clinic for her laser treatment. And she said all her hair, fine hair, became heavy. And she came back with a full beard on her face. And it's unbelievable to see what people are doing in the market with the laser technology. It doesn't work for 90% of the clients. 10% it works in the way of reduction of hair, but it does not permanently go away. Again, you have to keep on doing it. After 2 years, again, your hair will come back. Again, you have to do it. Now, we don't have anybody, even one person on our program for the last 34 years now. We are in the business. We don't have even one client coming back with hair problems. We had branches everywhere, like we in Bangalore, Cochin, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah. We don't have one client coming back saying they have got hair. Laser is just a ray that is passed into the skin with the laser machine. What happens with the laser ray is it can go anywhere. It's not guided to the root of the hair. It can be passed next to the hair. Again, blood flow will increase rather than reduce. Whereas we cauterize the blood vessel, which nourishes the hair, so the hair will never come back. This they are trying to hit with the laser beam, but it's a hit and miss thing. So sometimes it is much more than before you have hair rather than much less. They're trying to reduce. If you ask them, they'll say it's a permanent reduction. Now, I don't know what that means, permanent reduction. It's just a reduction of hair growth, like you're waxing. First time you wax, you will be very happy because you'd say, oh, for so many days, my hair did not come back and my skin is feeling so good. But soon you will see, ingrown hair and regrowth and so much of problem with hair that's coming back after the waxing effect is over. And you have to keep on doing it all your life. For eyebrows also, people have joint eyebrows, people have bushy eyebrows. Even I had joint eyebrows before I did my eyebrows. They have to tweeze every day or go for threading every 1 week, 10 days, and that is for life. Whereas once you do our program, you will never, ever have to do it again. So it's really, really amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you have to come, you have to come to the office for assessment. We'll take a look at you under the light after asking you all the questions about your hormonal problems, present removal methods, so on and so forth. We take you under the light, we'll see you, we'll tell you how much time you will need for your present growth, what's available on the surface of the skin, so that we can take a look at you and tell you how many hours you will need. Now, we charge right now 1,500 rupees per hour. We may increase it, as the months go by, because we did not increase for 2-3 years now. We're going to definitely increase because the dollar rate has increased so much. We buy everything from the US. Our equipment all comes from there. So we have to increase our rates depending on the dollar rate. And so Right now it's only 1,500 rupees an hour. So when you come to the clinic, we will take a look at you and tell you for the first sitting how much time you will need. Depending on that, you take the appointment. If they're virgin hairs, that will be the first and the longest sitting. Thereafter, your time will keep on reducing. So I cannot assess how much time you will need. We work very, very fast. You can come and see that when our operators start working on you. And also, we don't charge you more than what you personally need. If you have very less hair, then your time taken will be less, and your the amount spent also will be less. It's totally dependent on how much hair you have. Suppose you have a full grown beard like a man's face, then about 20 hours will be the first sitting, which you can divide in different hours in the week and come and do the first sitting. That will be that much. But if you have only few hair here and there, then it's much less. Some people take 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, depending on how much your hair growth is. We will assess you under the light and let you know. Alana, we started in 1988, and we've never looked back. It's been such a blessing to so many thousands and thousands and thousands of women. I believe you are the next. Please come down and we will surely take care of all your unwanted hair, and you will be so happy. You're free from hair forever with a lifelong guarantee. So do come in and be free like me. I'm free from hair. You can see my skin. You can come and feel my skin, and you will see what a difference it is. I'm actually going to be 65 years old next month. I mean in March. But my skin looks amazing because I've done this treatment. I'll show you my legs and my hands, and you will be so surprised. See you soon in my office. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining, and God bless you all. See you soon. Bye.